The parka is so much more than just its final product. It's a whole outlook on the world. It's about having relationship with the land and the animals and with each other. The spirit of Ghhúunayúkata, or to keep them warm, is really this gift of love and wanting to warm our family, but then also wanting to honor the land and the animals.
There are 20 parkas representing 6 Alaska Native communities. Featured are parkas from the mid-19th century to more contemporary ones.
This exhibit is really about the whole story of parka making and really about how we relate to each other, from the hunter to the parka maker to the person who's gifted a parka. It's really a whole story. It's so much more than just a garment. It really represents our whole culture and how everything is interrelated through kinship and through a deep respect and love for each other.
Traditional garments were made for survival in harsh environments. The collection here represents Yupik, Inupiaq, Unungan, Dena'ina, Koyukon, and St. Lawrence Island Yupik.
So you have everything from, caribou to bear gut to fish skin to auklet crest to bird skins. We try to represent as much animal material as used in Alaska as we could. As parka making, continues to change and adjust, just as our traditions are fluid and changes and adjusts, you see this transition from sinew into sort of modern uses of thread, and then contemporary parkas from neon shoestrings to velveteen and beadwork as well. It's important to note that every Alaska Native person knew how to sew. Sewing was such a survival skill. We have sewing kits represented. We also included the tools that are involved in parka making, and sewing kits would be for men and women and, however people identify.
A colloquium made up of Alaska Native people helped guide the curators. A rich selection of drawings, photographic portraits, dolls, and other art are shown throughout the space, all by Indigenous people.
We also chose dolls as another way to provide an Indigenous perspective. Doll makers are often very precise in the clothing they put on their dolls. Their dolls are made for a market of collectors and museums, and it is important to the doll makers to represent their own culture very accurately and educate. It's just also, we thought, would be great for younger visitors coming to the museum.
To keep them warm, the Alaska Native Parka exhibit is showing in Santa Fe through April 2024 and is of no cost to Alaska Native and Pueblo people.
There is a deep connection with the North here in the Southwest, and I think that, as we continue to show who we are and tell our stories, we're only going to strengthen the interconnectedness that, our ancestors knew that we needed to survive.